Hello trainers, and welcome to another episode of Saccharum Versus. My name is Professor Saccharum, and today I have a Pokémon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle for you, coming straight from my friend Thom. That's right, me and Thom had an OU match. As you can see, I'm running the same Mega Sableye team as before, and he's running a Kecleon, Charizard, Primeape, Staraptor, Tyranitar, and Flygon. So let's get this party started, and as we're leading off with Elliot the Dragonite on our side, and Thom is going to be leading off with Kecleon. My Elliot here is perfectly shiny, perfectly green, just like that. And fun nitbit is that Thom's Pokemon are nicknamed after our friends. A bunch of them are anyway. As Kecleon goes for the fake out, I tried to go for E-Speed there. He goes for Protect. I went for Extreme Speed again because I'm banded into it and I saw no reason not to. So I just kept going for Extreme Speed to try and knock this thing out, as it is not able to knock it out. I don't know if it was a roll or what it was, but he does end up going for Shadow Sneak right here. And again, I decided to pull back, because I wanted to preserve my Dragonite as much as I could, because I knew he was probably going to go for Protect again, as I saw that he was going to. He withdraws Kona right here, as I do go for, I believe, the Sing on my Wigglytuff, as Godzilla does come out, his Tyranitar, and the Sandstorm is now up. I go straight for the Dazzling Gleam, actually, predicting this, and I do quite a bit of damage. I think it would have been better for me to have personally just gone for the Sing, as the weakness policy does activate onto this Tyranitar. I'm not going to be doing so well against this, so I decided to draw back in case, because I want to preserve my Wigglytuff a little bit, because it was going to do some work in this match. I go straight into Elliot again, seeing as the Tyranitar is going to go for Rock Slide, and I do decide to sack off Elliot here, because actually after looking at Team Preview again, I wasn't going to be doing much with Elliot. I do send in Midna, my Mega Sableye, right here, and I go for the Will-O-Wisp to burn it and weaken anything that this Tyranitar is going to do on me. As he does go for the Ice Fang, and does manage to do a little bit of damage. I am Bold Nature with a lot of investment in defense, so that's actually a really plus side, so I can take a little bit of a hit. I do go for the Mega Evolution here, and I do believe I went for Calm Mind at this point, because I wanted to start setting up to try and get a sweep going, because I figured that Mega Sableye was going to be able to do a lot to the entire, his entire team if I was able to get to +6. He does go for the Rock Slide though, and manages to crit me, which allows me to not do anything after the Sandstorm, and it leaves me, well, incredibly vulnerable, and I'm going to be knocked out to another move, and I'm slower, so another Rock Slide is going to do a lot. I had 2 battles with Thom, with this team and another team, and both times he crit my Mega, and they weren't able to do anything. So those were my win conditions originally, and this is my win condition now, and now it's over, as I do decide to send in Hydra, my Gyarados, to, well, lower the attack on this Tyranitar a lot more, and I do go for the Dragon Dance, just thinking he might want to switch out and try and preserve his Tyranitar, as he just goes for the Rock Slide, and I just totally played it bad, because I'm not going to take it nicely at all. My leftovers does kick in, I get some HP back, and the Tyranitar is slowly being whittled down to burn. I decided to go straight for the Waterfall here, because I had no better option, in all honesty. I just wanted to get one Dragon Dance up at least, so that I could do some damage to the Pokemon that is coming in. And I am able to get more leftovers recovery after this turn. The Tyranitar is down, and Kona does come back out, and I'm a little bit fearful of what might happen. He does go for the Fake Out, which is going to do a lot of damage, well, enough damage to me, and I believe a Shadow Sneak is now able to do enough to bring me down to 0, but I do have my leftovers health recovery back. He does go for the Shadow Sneak, and yeah, I believe this is where Gyarados right here gets knocked down to 9. I do go for the Bounce right here, thinking that he would have protected instead, but he ends up going for the Protect this turn, and I wanted to try and get more leftovers recovery per turn, so this was my play right here to try and get some more HP back. And I am able to get enough HP to the point where he will actually still be able to knock me out, just barely. So I believe this Shadow Sneak right here is what's going to finish off Hydra. So the balance kind of didn't do anything, unfortunately. So Gyarados is now down. I'm struggling trying to keep through with this battle. And Guildmaster does come back out because I'm trying to think of what I can do. He does go for Protect as I go for the Sing, I'm assuming I went for at this point because I wanted to put it to sleep. Yeah, I do go for the Sing, but he is protected, so that's not going to do too much to me, too much at all. He does go for Shadow Sneak, which doesn't do anything to me, so I do decide to put it to sleep, which I could have very easily gone for the Hyper Voice or the Dazzling Gleam. As I do go for the Hyper Voice this turn, when I should have probably went for Dazzling Gleam because he did have the Dragon, as he does send out Nutmeg the Flygon, which is one of our friends as well. We have Kona and we have Nutmeg in this battle. He does end up critting me with the Giga Drain, which is interesting because I don't see Giga Drain on Flygon too much. So I do go for the Dazzling Gleam here, and I am able to knock out Nutmeg with Guildmaster, my Wigglytuff. And he does send out Kafka, the Primeape, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything. But he sends it out, and he does have the Poison Jab, so there was that, and Guildmaster now goes down. I didn't have any defense investment, so that's probably why he went down so easily, as I do send out Heatran, and I go straight for the Overheat, trying to at least do as much damage as possible and burn it, as I am able to knock out the Primeape this turn, and Kafka is now down. So he does send out Staraptor here, and I'm afraid of the close combat that's going to come. So instead of me risking another Overheat, I do decide to switch out right here as he gets the Intimidate drop on me as well. And I go straight into Excadrill because I was locked into Overheat as well. So he does go for close combat. Actually, I believe my last Pokemon is the Heatran now that Excadrill is down. So I had to really preserve this, and I went for really more of a chance thing here, because if this Staraptor was Choice Scarfed, I probably would not be able to withstand in this battle at all. So I send Heatran back out, being the last Pokemon I have, and I do decide to go for Ancient Power since it does do enough damage to get, it is super effective on everything that's left, and the only thing that is Kecleon. So he does send out Kona now, after the Staraptor has gone down. I do have this thing still asleep, as I believe he tried to go for the Shadow Sneak. Ancient Power does do enough to knock it out at this range of HP, and I get the attack and defense boost. I get the boost all around right here, and Kona has fainted. So now my special attack is a little bit higher, as he does send out Lizardon, and he's able to go for Protect just to stall out the turn another bit. I'm not sure why exactly. But I do go for the Ancient Power because I got nothing else. I think he was trying to stall out the amount of Ancient Powers I had, but I had a maximum power point, so I am able to go for the Ancient Power right here. And good game, Thom. That was a really good match, and you finally made it onto the channel after a while. So good game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. If you want more content, subscribing is always the best way to do so. Also, don't forget to leave your friend codes and battle codes in the comment section below, where I'll like to pick up Wi-Fi battles from you. Today we have the Saccharum versus. Wednesday we will have you versus, where someone else's battle will be up on the channel. And also, don't forget to follow the socials. There we go. That's it. It's been a little while since I've recorded. I've been a little bit I got sick. I had exams all the week before, so it's been a little bit of a struggle the past 2 weeks, but I'm back, and I plan on staying for a little while longer. But checking in the description, you will find links to all my social medias, being my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, as well as my Twitch. My Twitch is where I will do live streaming, and I will take more Wi-Fi battles. You can probably expect that to happen in about another month, because I will be done with school at that point, and I will try to do more live streaming. I had a lot of fun doing it, and it'd be a great way, I think, for all of us to get into contact and have a good time for a few hours. But without further ado, I keep rambling on again. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!